turn on the robo skin max. The gang shit level.
Let's get it.
Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Same bars where they drop, now the same bars where they ash. You talk about the titles, man, I'm always in the clash. You see Mr. Motito's where he's always in the mash. And I'm about to pull up and I ain't never in the crash.
What?
Them niggas tell me that I'm raz, I was never in the class. Them niggas tryna weigh me out, they was never in the mass. Calculations were made, niggas had it was wrong. How I pull up a gun, bazooka and it was long. Y'all niggas would think I'm Kim Jong-un, and that's the only nigga representing when I'm in on you. Motherfucker, we got hits on you. There's hits on your head, but they gon' dance like moon. Them niggas in Pluto, but the boys are in Mars. We moving Bentleys and heavy Chevy in cars. We ain't got no chauffeurs cause we don't trust nobody. Motherfucker, we just leave you in the boot like nobody. You understand, motherfucker, this is cute like an angle. I'm with the pro Meister himself and this is an angle.
Yes,
we did the first take, second take. Nigga need a heartbreak. Motherfucker, get me moving fast like a fast shake. Do a milkshake, shorty wanna drink a donut. She was like, get a bag, nigga, this is crispy donut. She won't get hoes, we leave a hole inside you like a donut. This is Yola, we been in Jaws, niggas moss, but we ain't popping no coda. I smoke a little cigar just to put down the coda. Double cross pen, that's cause now me them double cross. They talk with double energy, but everything is ours, cause everything ain't yours, and this ain't mafia. The war we rule is always about the cause, and there's a speaker beside me. And this ain't no house of representatives. Understand, we just moving plenty palliatives. We ain't talking about their relatives. But them niggas count like they on sedatives. We in Abuja and they give me ABJ like relative. They give me always ain't on anything. Always on the floor, but always I ain't on anything. Sober as a bitch. Step into the place and I ain't friendly, lead on stitch. I need a 69 quick. You understand that shit? You must be really sick. Cause every time she bounced me, she did it on my dick. Can I curse on top of this? Can I curse on top of this place? And if I curse them like their father and their mother, would that be legal? This ain't no Justice League. You put the D before the C, and you know how we coming. Niggas is daft. They had shit for me, but they left that shit in the draft. On Twitter, all they Twitter fingers, we cutting off that. Understand? My nigga got it, I'm a gat. That's GYAT. That's a pretty young thing tryna get me on thing. What the fuck? I be freestyling, that's the only thing I do for free. When I'm with Pro, he ain't give me cash, he said do that shit for free. I told him jump on the track, I'll do that shit for free. I do that shit for me. I'm a real OG. I told him stop calling me OG, cause that's fake old shit. And you understand, we ain't even about to drop bars on top these niggas like they ain't smoking on that. What did I tell them in the beginning? Them niggas they drop bars, me I the Asham. This ain't no Titans, me I the Clash Am. See Mr. Potato, me I the Masham. Come on, you see the guys they for ground, me I the Pasham. Back in the high school, it was me, Dizzy and Black Bones in the back of the school rolling the boat. We get bad character, but now I'm about to get in character. That's the matter. Before it was there, they didn't get bad character. I still the robo
crazy. That's crazy.
Let's do it.
Man, from the jump, it was amazing, man. I mean,
that was
but it's SK, ladies and gentlemen. It's SK. It's SK. What do you expect when you have SK on the mic, man?
Thank you.
Man, I don't know. I'm excited to have you on the podcast. You know, it's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
I've been reaching out to you. You've been busy, you know, doing your thing, you know, with the robo. Scam still going to teach you that dance. Scam teach me that dance, man. Bro, that's my dance for the year. But yeah, that's dope, man. Yeah. So, man, there's a lot to talk about, you know. But let's start from how did the name SK come about?
SK was definitely a stolen name at first.
Stolen?
It was a stolen name.
Interesting.
Because it was Skiddy. It was SKIDDY. Then one of my guys, when we were about to like leave secondary school, he said, "Oh my guy, you know go like change this name. You done the sound childish." And he was serious about it. And and that's my manager's elder brother. So like I was like, okay, so I was like, okay, let's she's like, let's remove the rest and just leave it as SK.
SK.
So I entered uni with SK, but I was meeting a lot of Sukomis. And you know all of them, their short name will be SK.
Yeah.
So it's just S and K. So I was like, okay, you know, I'm gonna put, everybody's calling me double energy.
Yeah.
So
Of course you got the energy.
Yeah, I got the energy. So I put 2 E's in front of the SK and I just did my thing. Kind of sounds like my first name though. Ishaq. SK.
Oh wow, that's mad. Did he actually come from the first name, or you
Nah,
just
it did not.
it just happened?
It just
was
happened.
a coincidence.
It just happening. You get
just everything just falling into line.
into place.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
Yeah.
Another thing I wanted to talk about was the dance you were supposed to teach me.
Yeah.
Did you come up with a dance, or did somebody listen to the track and then came up with it and then?
I would have so much.
That's a move, man.
I would have so much love to have come up with the dance. But I used to dance back in secondary school. I used to teach people choreography too as well. Like, it was a thing in secondary school. That's before we found music. So it's been a while since I danced. So definitely that was in me. Shout out to Snow. There were a couple of dancers, Snow. So shout out to Snow, and there's another person, can't remember the name right now. But two of them came up with the dance, and I had them teach me. Yeah, so we could.
That's dope.
Show it.
The reason why I asked was because the last part of the dance, it just really fits you, man. Like you do that dance and think of SK, man.
I wish you guys saw the behind the scenes. That's what we should post next. The behind the scenes of them teaching me, man, was terrible.
Man, that's crazy. By the way, I love that track, and I'm glad that you bless the world with that. First of all, with your music, because like. I mean, I discovered you from Afro Selector at that time.
Shout out Afro Selector.
Yeah, Afro Selector is my boy. Breadwinner. He knows what I'm talking about. Well, you know him as the bread guy.
Yeah, I know him as the bread guy.
We started that thing, man.
Guys. So you're a bread guy too.
Are you bread guy too?
Welcome to the bread community. I mean, you're supposed to be coming to collect my welcome to the bread community. Last. I'll be like before.
Yeah, so. But yeah, man, I can't remember how it happened, but the moment I just jumped on your music, I'm like, man, there's a way you approach hip-hop, that is very Nigerian, it's very original, yet very pure. Because like it's hard to find that balance between, doing hip-hop the way hip-hop should feel and at the same time making it very original. I think you really nailed it to the cross, and I really had to give you your flowers right now.
Thank
and
you
all
so
of
much,
that.
bro.
Also want to talk about the intro for Bad Character. Like literally the person who spoke in the beginning actually is speaking the minds of so many people. When I heard that intro, I was like, yeah, that's exactly what happened to me. Because when I discovered your music, I was like, yeah.
Like you said something about who the person was that said the whole intro and speaking a lot of people's minds. I think that's why I had to put it on the song. I mean, I got a lot of, it's too long, it's making the song long. This flowers that you people keep on trying to go pluck outside and looking for so much validation, I just got mine here.
Exactly.
In such a time of my life that I was like, am I really going the right direction? Like sometimes, and I got that message, that whole voice note, that was the first thing I heard. So it hit me so many different ways, and I was like, what, I'm gonna have to put this on the song. The person wasn't even really concerned about, the person just came there to deliver their message. I don't have conversations with this person no more. The person just delivered their message. And it's a lot of people know the person. I think she's a popular influencer somewhere.
Oh, I see. I
saw she had a lot of followers.
I see.
She just came to deliver that message.
Yeah, it was a very important message. And I'm glad that you fought your way to put it on the track. Because look, basically it's one of those things that I also heard and I was like, you know what? Thank God somebody said this. That. If I don't get the opportunity to say it, but you needed to hear that. And to think that somebody wanted to remove because track is long, bro.
Because the track, I'm like, there are hip-hop songs that are 6 minutes, 10 minutes. I mean, come on, if we really say we're rapping, I need the songs to be longer.
Yeah.
It's about how I feel and how I want other people to understand. Like you're saying, you understand that now.
Yeah.
You felt what you were saying.
Exactly.
I mean,
it's the arts, That's also part of the arts. It's storytelling. It's building connections. And, that's a very important part of the track. So I also wanted to talk about Bad Character Remix. How did the link up happen, How did you guys link up?
So Blackbone is somebody I've been not talking to, but in communication with or in cahoots with. Just seeing him, he worked with Famous too. Shout out Famous. He had worked with Famous a while ago. We were also happy for Famous when he got that feature from Black Bones. I think that was when
dope.
Black Bones' career was peaking.
Yeah.
So at that same time, I followed Famous to go to places to go see Black Bones, and I also knew there was a girl that was making Sabali, and she was also doing a shoot for Black Bones too as well. So shout out Tifa, because Tifa did that for the culture too as well.
That's dope.
Putting
shout out
them
Tifa.
on Sabali. So I went for the shoot. That's how I got closer with Bones. Yeah, okay, I did a shoot. You're a rapper, Abuja. Yeah, so going on in the long run, I kept on nurturing that link till I was in Lagos, and I like, okay, let's see. And I was definitely supposed to do a new song, but I thought like I had limited time. Like, yeah. Like I was like, okay, let me just get a verse for this bad character.
Yeah.
And that's what I was lucky enough to get the verse from Black Bones. So shout out Black Bones, because he came through. Didn't have to. For no reason.
I know how the industry be like. Yeah, so yeah, shout out to him.
So shout out to him. Then it was supposed to be it was supposed to not be Dan Dizzy on the remix.
Who was it supposed to be?
It was supposed to be Jerick.
Because I see.
Initially, once the song was created in the first start, when I kept on listening, I was like, this guy really fit this position, and it would be nice to have it, but he wasn't really giving us the time of the day. So
I feel you.
My producer was just brainstorming. We're all just brainstorming. Who can we get on this last? Because we need it to be something like Dynasty C, Davido, and Caspar Jovest.
Yeah, that was
the MT Wizkid, AKA.
Especially that MT Wizkid, AKA.
Do you understand? We needed it to to be something like that. And we needed that three different places. Like,
that's dope,
get
man.
that shit in. So, and that's so like Port Harcourt, these were my people. Dan Dizzy, we hadn't even had any songs, but we had relations. And my producer, shout out to Base 2, said, okay, let's get this brother on it. And he sent this brother sent me like 3 verses one night. He was so...
3 verses?
3 verses. As he was going, I was like, bros, you will know that how much you're like, hey, you brought meat, I'm going to eat. And that's what he did, man. He ate.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy, because like I'm glad. It feels like everything just worked out, because once I heard, first of all, from hearing the original track, which by the way I love the video,
thank you so much.
and then now seeing a remix to it, I was like, the thing about remixes is like you're not sure, like, is it gonna spoil it? Is it gonna make it? Oftentimes, to be honest, to be frank, remixes. A lot of remixes don't work well. Like, it's cool. Maybe you have, some other people jump on the track that, like another version of the track.
Right?
But this one really worked out well. So I think whatever happened for the right reasons.
We had the right team for the UEFA Champions League.
Exactly. That's dope, man. That's dope, man.
Thank you so much.
That's dope, man. You sound like you're into football a lot.
No, funny enough, I've been broken by football. I'm not really a football fan.
Wait, so let's talk about that. How did you get broken?
I used to be an Arsenal fan growing up.
So I see.
Back in 02, when they were all them 02 niggas.
Exactly.
And then from there I jumped to Chelsea. I ran away from Arsenal.
Oh my God.
And bro, the heartbreak was
I totally understand, man.
The next time you love yours.
Exactly, love yours. I totally understand. Me, I'm a United fan. Haven't moved.
Haven't moved. You guys are
you say cringe?
Cringe guys. You guys will stick with your mind, you people.
Yeah, man. Somehow, man, we're like for life. But I know how tough it is, man, with football.
Yeah,
I've actually also slowed down on it. But back to the music, one of the things that, one of the reasons why I started this podcast is also, because there's a lot of conversations that need to be had, in Abuja, and it's being had like in studios and when artists link up, all of us who are in the industry. It's not really easy in terms of talking about structures, like, record companies or even multinationals investing in music here in Abuja. So it's already a very tough choice, to sort of push your career from Abuja. Then also hip hop hasn't really been like number one mainstream. I know we've actually grown and, over time it has also achieved a lot of success. But for you to combine these two odds, like very tough, doing hip hop and doing it in Abuja, I know it's not easy, So I'm just wondering how you were able to, just because, there's a lot of people who would watch this, I'm sure people were looking up to you. Like, how did you manage to achieve all of this success?
Try and be present. Like, very, very present. Know what people around want to hear. Like, I came from Afe Babalola. So, aside from Afe Babalola, I went to a boarding school, secondary school. So, if you start a conversation on Twitter today and just be like, something about your secondary school, you see that, like, a lot of people can relate.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the flogging and all those shit.
Exactly.
So, I'm like, okay, so if I sing about things like this, people relate. That
So
let's do that.
That makes a lot of sense, man.
The thing I didn't understand was the business part. I only thought talent. And talent won't pay your house rent.
Last.
It won't pay your house rent.
2020, you moved out of your pop's house.
Yeah,
No plan.
No plan.
We have to talk about that too.
There was no plan. There was no plan getting into this music thing. And my advice to anybody that looks up to me, talent will not pay your house rent. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
So you better find another way, another channel to do the thing. But at the same time, be kind of aware, know what everybody wants to hear. Just be very in tune. Feel what, like somebody you see begging on the streets, feel what they're going through. Try and translate that in your own way. Let other people in other places hear it.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So that's what I was basically doing. My life and other people's lives that I could see, and I wanted people to know that there were things like this that existed, so I sing about it. Abalaba wasn't about me. Abalaba wasn't about me. It was about everybody.
I mean, really interesting.
Everybody's Abalaba. Because everybody's gatekeeping, everybody's holding doors to music. So everybody's like, so Abalaba.
Or at least everybody wants to be Agbalagba.
Everybody wants to be Abalaba, exactly. Do you understand? So Abalaba was not about me, it was me singing about what I could see going into the industry. But yeah, and also don't think about anything too much. There's a kid somewhere right now recording on a cracked FL studio and he's making bangers that are about to change the world.
Fact.
And he's not overreasoning it. That software is not even the full software.
Yeah.
He's not overreasoning it. So once you go on, even as much as you try to make more free content music-wise and be free. So be free. Talent will pay for your house rent. Yeah. And just try and be more present.
Be more present.
So as well.
That's dope, man. That's dope, man. It's one of the things that I really, look forward to achieving with, us having this sort of conversation. So that people can, because there's a lot of people out there, I meet a lot of people who come to me also like, oh, help me.
How do you do this thing?
How do you do this thing,
Can you teach me how to do it?
Exactly. So I'm like, the only way is to kind of like bring people, who've, actively...
And it's a good thing you're doing with the show.
Man, I appreciate it.
The show. I wish you success, great times.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. And right back at you, man. The good thing is, I was just talking to Velmo some just a while back, and I was telling him how, I think he was saying that you were the next to come out, like you're the popping person in Abuja. I'm like, man, for me, the way I see it, this is my opinion, but honestly, I think you've broken down the door. Just keep going in, man. Keep going in, man.
Exactly. Thank you so much for that, because I've been hearing a lot. You're next. A lot of my Abuja people. I'm always arguing
that, like, there's some people, if you tell me they're next, I would agree. But like for you, man, you've broken down the door. Don't let nobody tell you.
I've done something.
You have broken down the door. Trust me.
Just keep going.
Yeah, just keep going. So some of the things I picked up from what you also just said now is the fact that being present. So it links to content, like the music has to have substance, and that's another thing I really respect about your music is the fact that it's relatable. It's not like, trying to impress. It's just this person telling us his experiences, and that's what hip hop is supposed to be about, Yeah. So talk about hip hop in Nigeria, like before you ever, recorded your first song. which rapper were you really rocking to before?
That's tough. There weren't really that much rappers at time. They were all singing Shakamo. I think I was telling my guys. I was like, bro, that time everybody was singing Shakamo. I could hear that. You can hear me now. They could bring that beats to Nigeria and just do their own version.
That was an era, man.
Do you understand? But if I want to say, I say people like Rogedi Baba, Idris Abdul Karim. I listen to those people. I listen to these people. They weren't really rappers, but their style of singing was almost like rapping. Tommy Tetula.
Oh yeah, but it was music in the end.
Then at a different stage, we now talk about them. M.I. Fino. Phenom.
Phenom. Thank you for mentioning Phenom.
We listened to a lot of Lighthouse Brother, period.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Everybody was like, wow, this guy rapping like that. If you really check, a lot of people eat from that flow. If you really check that.
That makes a lot of sense.
That Phenom era too was really good.
Yeah.
Phenom. Yeah. Brenner too was rapping.
At some point.
Brenner was rapping that time. And I was listening. So Brenner was rapping. I was listening to. Yeah, a lot of people were rapping, but like, who would I even say really hits me amongst all these people I've called? 6 foot plus.
Ooh, that's another epic one, man. 6 foot plus. I see him like a lot of time. We go to the same church now, so I see him. Yeah, he's in my church.
I say hi.
Once in a while. No, I definitely will if I see him.
He broke it down. I will legal.
Yeah, man. I was like, storytelling was on another level. The most epic one was I know say for day I no go fit drag coats with my master. So for nights I enter tip the coats for me hanger.
Oh boy, like he had all the bars to like keep us intact. But like we were watching on AIT and TA. Like so it was like I was bro,
big shout out to 6 foot.
Big shout out to 6 foot.
Man. Now I even respect
you.
You.
In Abuja.
Exactly. Even Phenom too came out of Abuja and all of that.
Mode 9.
Yeah, Mode 9, yeah.
So I was in tune. I was actually in tune.
Yeah, that's dope, man. That's also, because one of the things is that culture is a big part of music and what we're doing. It's important that, long after we're gone, people still come back and are able to relate. Yeah. So it's also good to hear when people also listen to, older rappers and we get to talk about them again and again. Now, but let's take it international. Like, or should I say the US? I think hip hop got exposure from. Currently we have the what do you call it now? The best three or
best three. Nah, my nigga is Big Me. It's only Big Me.
Right?
Only Big Me.
I like that.
Only Big Me. I like that too.
When I heard that track, I was like, man, that's crazy.
I think Kendrick is corny, but like the fact that he said fuck the big three is only Big Me.
So there's no big three, only Big Me.
That's how you end it. That's how I don't even want to know.
That's dope. You didn't actually mention that Green when we're talking about Nigerian hip hop. So I don't know if
Green. I'm not. I would like to say hooks are my favorite parts
of that Green
of music.
Okay.
Yeah, and that Green as a rapper, came clutch with them hooks because I don't understand Yoruba.
Oh, so
I couldn't really dabble into those little beat pump. I wish I could understand, but you see the directives, the videos,
the videos was
the whole
crazy.
Pattern, everything. I knew somebody existed like that Green. I felt it, even if I couldn't understand what he was saying. I felt it. So shout out, rest in peace, that Green.
Yeah, rest in peace to that Green
as well.
Yeah, still sticking on that part, for music, what do you think? What part is more important? Is it the melody or is it the words?
For me, it's the words.
I mean,
it's the words. You hear that thing, I'll be like, I heard Drake say something one time. I wonder her breast like peas and rice. I don't think I've ever had chicken breast with peas and rice. I don't do this in Nigeria. I've never had it, but I could. There was something about those words giving me a visual representation. I could tell what like I'm being under a breast like peas and rice. Just the arrangement.
It's just the way.
The food. I felt like, yeah, words for me, but like really as a Nigerian artist, the melodies really resonate well with Nigerian music.
Yeah,
Along with.
yeah. I think it's in the end, I think maybe there's a place of balance. Like every aspect of it has something. But yeah, me too. You know, because I'm into hip hop originally,
hip hop
and
words,
reggae and hip hop. So, and this music is based off on
words.
What you're saying. You know, content is very important.
Is reggae like that?
Yeah.
Reggae, I thought they were just doing
no way, bro. It's just that reggae is oftentimes more social. You know, and spiritual.
Spiritual.
Yeah, like they talk about social issues, you know, like activism and stuff like that. That's most of the content in reggae music. There's still
maybe not the reggae music, maybe the one the reggae music guy now stripper reggae. Maybe other spirituals.
You know, but they get different kind of reggae at the end of the day. So I think there's Lovers Rock, for example, which is like the love side of reggae, like basically.
That side is mad. You have artists like, what's the name of this guy? The love side. Bring it to the owner.
What's his name? Is it the guy who did Night Nurse? Gregory Isaac?
No, it's not him. They always have those weird English names.
Yeah.
I can't forget. I can't remember right now.
Anyway, I will probably remember. But then, so reggae also has like, you listen to reggae, you have a story, it's always about something, you know. And then hip hop also, it's always about storytelling, you know. You know, so now still talking about Abuja, like, what has your experience been like, you know, performing in Abuja? And then I also wanted to talk about how you prefer, what you enjoy most with performance. Would you say you prefer performing DJ sets, or you actually prefer performing live?
Make I sit up.
Question deep.
Question deep. It's about performance, and I see myself as a performing artist.
You are, man.
Yeah, this music, you can't, you know, if you just pass the one where you could just hear, you need to see it being acted out, like emotions and everything running.
Exactly. Last time I saw you on stage, but we have to talk about it.
Which show?
Was Capital Block Party.
Capital Block. I was flying.
It was crazy, man. I saw
from the intro. So
yeah,
let's answer the. So what would I like when I'm performing? What I don't really know the sounds. I haven't really heard like been in a performance I really like because of sound wise, because I feel like the music is louder than me. And like, I'm even trying to rap some songs. And you can see that the crowd is so difficult. They don't know all these rap bars because you're going it's like, bro, it's what he's hearing you. But once you drop into all those one breathing, they can really hear you.
I feel so.
Yeah, I haven't really enjoyed overly any performances, but Capital Block has always done it for me.
Yeah.
Because there is a multitude of my fans in the crowd. They're chanting that shit back.
I feel you. Yeah, and it's very important, man.
Oh,
for the energy, man.
I think every artist has to feel that, man. You have to just feel that. When I was in Abo, I felt Babalola. Now, those were the performances that I could call like rave, because like every single soul there was a cult follow, and everybody they knew every line, every break, every whatever crook and cranny of the song.
Young Willis was telling me about you in school. I didn't even know you guys actually went to school together.
Shout out to Young Willis. That's my big bro, my guardian in school, in university, where I was an actual hooligan, and Willis wasn't really a hooligan. He was really that. Willis was that chill guy. But I would go there with my hooligan friends and like, bro, we'll just do a hooligan party, just try and get some songs.
That's like hooligan the whole place.
Yeah, but Willis was also a bad boy, still a good boy. He had a mixture of the two.
Had his own way.
But shout out Willis because he was putting everybody in the school on. Like, I remember songs that were coming out. We just be hearing Willis tag on the song. Willis give them. Like, says, come on, bro, he was producing almost everybody's songs, so it's only right for him to be wherever he is, because
Makes sense.
he helped a lot of people to find their direction. So I'm sure it wasn't hard for him to do that also in the bigger stage in Lagos, like, and all of that. We were so excited for him. We even lived close to each other. Finding that as I was growing up. Like,
that's crazy, man. You guys. I'm trying to picture it. You know?
And I saw that he was on your show the last time.
Yeah.
Something.
We had a lot of conversation. We even spoke a lot more about you. Behind the camera. You know.
But Willis, I have one message for you, Willis. For the camera, Willis. I still need that beat though.
For real? Oh yeah, now Willis, you don't hear him.
I still need that beat.
But yeah, that'll be a mad collab, man. Because I've also I'm trying to remember the name of this track. I think it was a track you guys did. You did. I think it was associated with the shoes.
Flag Kicks.
Yes.
Wow, there's so many people to shout out. Shout out Flag Kicks. Clap out for Jesus.
I see. By the way, I'm just trying to remember that was also another really, really good track, man.
Yes.
Really good track. But I don't think you guys pushed it. Was it like an actual track? Because
it was an actual track.
Yeah, like, I mean, because like, it's the way, no, the reason why I said so, because it also looked like it was like, you know, advertising. Did you get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's what maybe the confusion was or something. I don't know. But
I think that's why, because it wasn't my song. I was just put on job.
Oh, it wasn't your song.
It wasn't my song.
Oh,
he said,
I see.
The owner of the company.
That's why I keep looking for the song somehow, I guess.
He reached out to me and she said, can I compose a song for his company?
Yeah.
And I said, okay, I could do that. I called 3 different producers. I made 3 different songs and sent 3 different songs to him in the space of 2 days. And Fly Kicks was one of them. So he said he had one of his people in Lagos that he would like to put on it too. And yeah, we got to do the song and I thought there would be much promotion, but I think because of the kind of person he is, he wanted to be everything organic.
I see.
Like he started the company organically because I got to know him. I know him some way or the other, and I know that the company was started organically.
Yeah.
Very much put it on the promotion side. Everything that happens is just literally organic, and it just keeps going. So I felt like definitely the song needed to be pushed because it was a good song. We shot the video with Unlimited.
And
like I was like, bro, what? I ain't never seen this guy before, and you put me in front of him. And it was a good experience. I've never been in a video shoot like that. Like all my needs were taken care of. Like. Okay, before I get
like
to
a
say,
professional.
Yeah, professional. Because you see that bad character now. We're flying everywhere. Me and my manager, we constantly fly. We go Cuba, rain the fall. That's the shoot video, but we make sure.
That was IBK, right?
IBK, yes, IBK.
I think you guys have a good...
he's very good with the camera, but his hands movement is very good. That's what his specialty is. And Manny too, he's got that, like...
That's dope. Yeah. Agba, yeah. That's dope, man. Now talk about we have to just I have to just ask you, like, what is your best music video to you, so far, and why?
It will be that Bad Character, to be honest, because of the amount.
Which of the Bad Character?
The original.
Bad Character.
The original.
Okay. Yeah, I think that was crazy.
The original.
The art in it was mad.
Yeah, there was a lot of acting because I really feel like I haven't entered my acting bag. There's going to be music videos coming soon. And you're going to see SK, the old different lights. I'm acting. I'm on my Eddie Murphy P, Martin Lawrence P.
Oh, that's dope, man.
I'm all on that P. I'm acting Bad Boys 1, 2, 3, 4. Only me, bro.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, dope. So that particular song gave me a little bit of chance to showcase like how I could switch characters. And then when the song was Bad Character, I get good, bad, ugly, all characters I could switch. And the way we were able to manipulate our surroundings to work for us was also a thing. So it's between Bad Character and Abalaba. Because those two I was heavily involved in looking for the locations. Sure, I'm a very good location scout. Some of my videos I go like, why are we going to... Mind you, I shot that Bad Character mix in Lagos only because of Black Bones.
I see.
And how it will call costs. for me. I can't start flying like
down, you know.
So I had to do it all in Lagos. But left me, I'll have done it in Abuja because I feel like we have so much structures that have not been used, tapped in, all of that. So I always go location scouting and come up with some ideas. Me and my manager, we brainstorm. Shout out Hefe. Hefe gon' get it. La Vision do Afrique. That's my management. We also dabble into the creative direction of our own work. So most of these things are done by us. So
that's crazy, man. It sounds, the thing is, I think one of the parts that I didn't realize before this, because this is actually the first time we actually have it. We're doing it. I'm doing it in front of the camera. That's interesting. I didn't really know. Maybe I could sense it. Yes, like the fact that your creative side outside of like the music, like behind the scene, like actually piecing things together.
Yeah.
Maybe I sensed it because of your style. Your style in fashion, and how you actually like, yeah. So maybe that was the only indication. I mean, I'm sure he, because there are many artists that are just like about the music and everything else, more or less get.
There's no side stuff, side niche. Yeah. And that's a very necessary thing, especially like the football thing. Like if you're an artist and the people really do see through you, especially now in the social media age, like people can really see through you. They know that how far does this guy like football? That's why I like him so much. Which team does he really support? Yeah. Like, does he play basketball? Like, you can get some basketball people playing fans, like you can get some FIFA anime fans. You need to showcase some other sides of you. Yeah, and I think fashion is one of them for me.
Yeah, definitely.
So if you not get any creative direction work, where did they pay?
I think you're too busy.
I'm too busy. I'm never too busy for the money. When the money is there, I'll be there.
Yeah, makes sense.
Don't let pro wine people. I'm there for the money.
I'll be. Makes sense, man. Makes sense. Makes mad sense. Yeah. Then also, you also talked about acting. Are you open to like try, movies and stuff?
Yes, very well. Very well interested in that.
And you'll be actually an interesting character in the movie, bro.
I'm sure they want to make. I'll definitely play a villain or an Agbero. They will want me to play one of those roles, a villain or an Agbero. ASAP.
You already cast yourself.
I can't be the main character.
You have to be the bad character.
I have to be the bad character. That's exactly why I sang that song. I need everybody to know.
Yeah, that's really dope, man. All right, guys, I'm still with SK in the building, and if you have enjoyed the conversation so far, you have to check out the part 2 because it's a whole lot that we're talking about. So you need to check out the part 2.